CJ, what is it with old lefties and singing? Unfortunately for both of us, they are back and they are protesting in Portland against Donald Trump and ICE, of course, with his awful performance. And they're waving the Ukrainian flag. Look at this. I mean, it's so painful, but we keep seeing these types of people just pop up protesting against Donald Trump. They've got their No King sign. They've got a Ukrainian flag. It's ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, for a long time, these folks would have called the Republican Party the party of old white guys. But I don't know if you just watched the same video that I just watched, but it seems like the roles have reversed a lot here, right? You know, young people are fleeing the left. They're coming over to the Republican Party. Young Black Americans are coming over to the Republican Party. It seems as if the only people that are coming out for the Democrats these days are old white people trying to relive their hippie days and participate in these ridiculous protests. And so I got to say, when it comes to the party of diversity, true diversity, but diversity not just for the sake of having it, but because, you know, these people actually are free thinkers. We have diversity of thought on this side of the aisle as well. That has quickly become the Republican Party, and I think for good reason. People are waking up, whether you're black, brown, white, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. People realize that this has become, the Republican Party has become the party of common sense. The left has lost it, lost the plot. It's exactly why people are, again, as I said, fleeing them every single day.
The president blasted the Democrats today at the White House, comparing the party to Somalia. And look, he makes an interesting point that the Democrats are essentially leaderless, I should say, and the party's become a joke. And right now, pressure is mounting on Virginia Democratic Attorney General nominee Jay Jones to drop out of the race after leaked text messages show that he openly talked about violence directed toward former Virginia House Speaker Todd Gilbert. He also allegedly has previously suggested that more police officers should be killed, and if they were, that would mean that they would shoot fewer people. I mean, it's just disgusting reading these kind of text messages. Jay Jones has said, "I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, and I'm sorry." But CJ, Democrats are not really calling on him to drop out. Republicans certainly are. And as we know, political violence is not a joke.
You know, it's not a joke at all. And this is exactly why I reject the narrative that some on both the left and even the right have conceded that this is a both sides issue. This is not a both sides issue in this country, right? The bullets are coming from left to right. You look at the, you know, of course, the assassination or the mass shooting attempt on the congressional baseball game just a few years ago. You look at the 2 assassination attempts on President Trump's life. You look at the assassination attempt against Justice Brett Kavanaugh. That person was recently sentenced to federal prison time. You look at, of course, what we saw happen with Charlie Kirk. The left has exposed themselves as having a very, very real problem with the violence on their side of the aisle. And of course, when you connect the dots with the connection that it has to transgenderism, it's even more damning. And so I think that it's unfortunate to see this type of rhetoric coming from the Dems. You know, Jay Jones says he's embarrassed, but apparently not embarrassed enough to drop out of this race. So I don't really actually take his words to have any sincerity to them. But again, I think it's, of course, very revealing to see that a lot of the Democrat leadership have not called on him to drop out of this race, because they frankly don't give a damn about the fact of how vile this was. These people want us dead. That's not hyperbole anymore. They show it to us every single day. You see Gavin Newsom just a few days ago tweeting at Stephen Miller, calling him a fascist, the same very thing that was on the bullet that was, you know, shot at Charlie Kirk. And so it's disgusting, but these people have showed us who they are. We got to believe them.
100%, and they keep showing us who they are, and I think those Democrats that are staying silent, well, their silence says a lot.